Good evening, folks, and thanks for joining me. So tonight we're going to be looking at the seasonal events for the Plymouth Cuda, doing a few other bits and pieces for the festival playlist as well, and then be drifting on to doing a few more accolades. So, the sharp-eyed among you may notice that the part numbers for the streams have jumped quite a bit. Apparently I can't count, so we are actually up to stream 104. I think last week was 97 or something. Just, yeah, 97. So somewhere, in fact several places, I've managed to lose count. But I think 104 is the right number. So we'll have to move on from there. So, Plymouth Cuda. I think the first thing I'm going to want to do with this car is shopping. One of the first race event videos I made was for this car, so I'm quite familiar with it. So what do we need to do? We need to get 140 miles an hour. Earn two hard charger skills. That shouldn't be too hard. What else we got? Get to the top of the town in the middle of the stadium. Shouldn't be too hard. Bank a skill score of 25,000. In the dunes, okay. Take a picture of a Porsche. Yeah, okay then. And we have 2 event labs. We have a treasure hunt. Now, I'm not sure about this treasure hunt because, okay, yeah, it says you got to jump it 5 times towards Datsun. Well, the picture shows a Datsun. Now, towards the sun, does that mean we've got to wait to morning and then do it off the Event Horizon one? I don't know. I'm probably going to try it off the Event Horizon just to see. I'll try it off a couple of them just to see what happens. Hotel, casino, blah, 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 blah. Not sure where that is. I think that is the playhouse I was just about to head towards. Oops, let me just go back and again happy. So, which one? Playhouse here. Oh, so yeah, so I was going to head here anyway. So let's go see if we can find the tank thingy and get a few bits on this car. So, hard charger skill. That count? No. Hard charger. I mean, normally you just have to give it a fistful and get it up to speed. Oh, I've got to let it top out at a time. Doing this uphill probably isn't the best place. It's going to have to be done on a time limit. Oh, that body roll. No, I don't see a hard charger pop up yet. Okay, so maybe we're not doing it quick enough. Let's go throw bits at the car. Then later on we're going to have to do a street race in this. And trying to do a street race with this body roll is just going to make me seasick. So let's fix that as a starting point.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Last time I had to play with this car, I had to set it up for C-Class racing.
Turn right. Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn right.
650 odd points, or 647 points. There's not really a lot of scope for upgrading it, but also I think put better springs on it, better brakes. Change the gearbox, and I think I put bigger tyres on the back. I think that was it, that was my points gone. But that was quite good. That handled the races really well.
You have arrived at your destination.
So the golf carts, I think, are over here somewhere. Oops. There he is. Oh, this is like being on a bouncy castle when you've had a few beers. Okay, so let's throw bits. I don't want to go a bit further than the C class. Run it into B. I don't want to go too mad. Don't need to go too mad. I mean, it does has 140 miles an hour top speed as standard. But I think we'll definitely do that. Diesel. Really? V12, too much power. Let's leave the engines as standard. But come in here, and then I want to do some of that. Let's try pistons. The pistons aren't touching top speed. Let's come back to that. Let's do a few things I definitely want to do. Better brakes. Yeah, it's kind of odd. The rally springs are the best ones for this car. So definitely go with that, and a bit of weight reduction. Then we want to look at transmissions. 500 brake horsepower, that's quite handy. So we've got 3181. 3181. Let's go with that. Definitely wider tyres on the back, so that's 71, 85. It's going to push me over. Even vintage tyres are pushing me over. That's a shame. The wider on the front works. A little bit wider on the back. Base intake. Let's go with a bit of exhaust and that. Okay, let's see how we get along with that. So, all round improvements. Okay, so the hard charger. Still not too good. Still no hard charger. There we go. Okay, so it's up to 140. Oh, still up. Odd. Thought I did just the same as I did last time. Let's try that one more time. Station restart. There we go, second one. Okay, so that's that ticked off the list. Oh, lots of small text. What we got here? Got a total of 426 miles an hour across speed traps. Okay. So while we're here, let's have a quick look at the map. Let's go. Turn that off. Turn on seasonal events, PR stunts, treasure chest, and speed traps. So where are the event labs? All the way down there. So when we turn around, we go 1, 2, 3. See how we go there. On the way to that one. One of those I'm going to have to go do twice. In fact, 2 of them I'm going to have to do twice. Oh no, go through that one once, go through that one once, come back out. I'm not going to have a chance to get enough speed up. Come back down to that road, do that one, and see what it leaves us. Where's the second event lab? Guess it's on the island. Cool. Okay, so
Turn
let's try
around
that.
when it is safe to do so.
And while we're heading off that way, I'd just like to thank everybody who's been watching the videos, who's liked and subscribed. Thank you very much for your support for the channel. It's greatly appreciated. I noticed quite a few people have been having some fun and games with that 100k plus event. That is a doozy. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, is where your tune's there. If the game throws up the electric-y, extreme-y off-roaders into the race that you're in, it's going to be hard. Those cars are really frustrating. It's impossible to tune those up and make your tune. Oops! Oh my god. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go up the top of the hill and try that again. So, extreme ease. It's impossible to actually tune those cars up to be able to get them to go as fast as the AI driver. Makes racing incredibly frustrating. So the Macan Turbo is pretty good. The only other really competitive car that I know of is the local rally fighter. If anything, that's probably a touch slower than the Macan.
Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Turn. Ooh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It doesn't turn very well, it doesn't handle. I think last time when I did this it was a little bit slower. I kept it rear wheel drive. And because it was slow, it handled a little bit better. I've gone with the all-wheel drive for the acceleration. I figured that's probably going to be useful to us. Now thinking maybe downforces.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So it's at 230.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I want next turning on the left. Yeah, coming back to the right on the money race event.
Recalculating route in 400 yards.
I mean, one of the races when I
right.
tried it, there was a Mercedes-Benz that was giving me a jolly
Turn
old
around
time.
when it is safe to do
Yeah, it's
so.
another one of those cars where
400 yards.
it's very difficult
Turn
to
left.
tune it up to make it go that fast for a player. Might
Turn
be
around
possible,
when it is safe to do so.
but given the way the grip works for player versus AI,
In 100
I
yards.
still think the Macan would
turn
probably be the
sharp
better
right.
choice in those races. Also, it doesn't help with both those races, the first two of the
100
races.
Turn sharp
You
right.
need to be you need to keep a very tight line. You need to know when to brake, when to cut the corners. So it comes
At the
down to it's like
roundabout,
you need to know the
take the
course as well,
second
rather than
exit.
there being a magical fix all with a really good tune.
At the
We've got
roundabout,
a pretty good tune with the car
take
I
the
set
second
up.
exit. In 200 yards, turn sharp left.
Just one of those races. It's a bit
Turn
like some of the
sharp
cross-country races. They just don't like people playing. That's the impression I get after testing. And so I normally do my testing on a much harder difficulty, and they are incredibly frustrating on the harder difficulties. We go drop it back down to the highly skilled, and they're a breeze. So knock it up for what I use for testing the cars, and yeah, the air does get somewhat colourful around me when I'm doing the testing. It's the speed zone, isn't it? So it doesn't count. Does it tell me my score? What's my running total? Oh, we've done it. Okay. Now I just need to win a street race with it. Right. Oh, is this a street race between me and where I'm going? I think there is, isn't there? No, there isn't. Oh well, let's do this event lab and then go looking for a street race. Next week's videos have perhaps been done for them. The Hot Wheels races rents
arrived
could
at
be
your
somewhat
destination.
expensive because I think the best car for that race is going to be the Pagani Zonda, which I think is at 1.8 million. So
In
if
400
you don't own it,
yards,
start
turn
saving.
right.
Gone with the Pagani Zonda
Turn
because
right.
it's an absolute hoot to drive.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
It's not a car I've used in race events before.
In 200
so
yards,
I was
turn
quite taken
right.
back by how good it is.
Turn right.
I tend to normally try and use cars that are cheap, so I know not everybody's flash with credits. This time, I'm just going to have to go
You
with the
have arrived
expensive
at your
option.
destination.
I might put a cheaper alternative up. At the moment, that cheaper alternative hasn't been tested, so I'm not sure about that. So what we got here, we have race for super saloons, A class. Oh, decisions. Do I go Audi or BMW? Let's see what options it gives me. I think BMW. Got a couple of options there. We've got to say the M4 Coupe, very good. And I do like the little M1. It's either that Mercedes or AMG. I drove one of the Mercedes this week. That one. Oh, let's have a blast in the M1. Just for giggles and all that. Okay, that was an interesting little noise. So what we've got here, lots of buildings, petrol station off on the left, interesting, and moist, it's raining. Joy, let's see how we get on. Curious what's going on here with the magic blue lines. And left to right, right, left. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, it's 3 laps. Very nice layout, very well done. Somebody spent an awful lot of time working on this. AI seem to be behaving quite well. Last weekend I finally got around to making my first custom route for an event lab. Nowhere near as good as this. You've got to start somewhere. Oops. Just finding my way with the toolkit. So I think one of the hardest parts with doing custom routes is finding somewhere which gives you some good options that you're satisfied with in terms of route and has a starting point that you can use. I found lots of places where I think, oh, that would make a good route, but there's no nearby starting point. You have to use an existing starting point for any of your custom tracks. suppose you can get around that by doing stuff in the event island. Then you can't use the actual real road, real ground surfaces. It's stuck with their sort of Lego brick type constructions. I don't mind them, but I kind of prefer to work in this environment. Okay, and there we go. We won. Very nice environment. Nice track as well. I enjoyed that. Cool. Okay, so we need a street race. Trying to think which one's going to be best. Probably don't want to do Coast Run because that's got some really nasty corners in it. Plymouth. It was the pink one, wasn't it? Yes. Now what I'd like to see is a nice thunderstorm. And then I could take a picture of a classic car. Coast Run, too long. I've done that one a lot recently. It's being used next week in an event. That's got lots of sharp corners. Oh, we'll do that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, I want to photograph a classic car in a thunderstorm because that's an outstanding accolade that I have. I have found that. We've got lightning. Did this to me yesterday. I could hear the thunder rolling around, but no point if I get in a position to photograph a car under it. Yeah, I had an old one with this speed zone the other day. Next turn, isn't it? Getting darker, I'm sure it is. But I say, just down the road in front of us is, if you're too far to the right hand side of the road, it'll fail the speed run. Fail the speed zone. It's very odd. Now, I've only been playing this game for 1,300 hours. I've never had that happen before. It was a bit bizarre. I wonder if I should put some more downforce on this. Let's see how we get on. Oops, slowly. Did try and put the back end out. Lost control of it now. And I've lost my destination marker. Pretty sure I'm still sort of going the right way. Yes.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
slightly hingy though to this one.
You have arrived at your destination.
Reminds me a bit of cars with superchargers. Okay, so solo. Do a street race. This is the car. Difficulty is currently set to expert, so we'll see how we get along. Okay. Car just around the corner. This bit always end up hitting oncoming traffic. I think there's anything behind it. Definitely could do something sticky around the wheels. A little bit more downforce. As long as I can keep that guy who's right behind me at bay, it should be alright. A bit of a breathing gap there. One really sharp corner coming up. One of the problems is the AI like braking late and then turning in, whereas I like braking early and turning sharply. It does tend to mean there's normally a coming together on some corners. It's really annoying because I think I've got right of way. Second place is given up. And there we have it. This week's seasonal events for Plymouth Cuda. Ford Oot. Might be seeing that car again soon. So, festival playlist, we have everything done. Stuff we need to go to in the middle of the map for. Let us do the event lab and then we'll do treasure hunt. This one, I think, located in the Valley of the Raw Lands, is technical yet throttle-friendly course is perfect for competitive racing. Enjoy. What cars are we going to use? Ooh, okay, so we've got Pt104, Mono, M4, what's this? Big track toys. Yeah. Okay. Decisions. I think I know what I'm going to go for. I'm not sure. I quite enjoyed driving the Lotus the last time I took it out. But I've also got quite a good tune on the Expo, which I don't think I've had a chance to play with recently. Certainly not had a chance to use it in a race event. Maybe give that an outing. I'd like to get Porsche tuned up for track toys. I keep dabbling with it and never really get one where I'm happy with the results. Solo. Okay. Do like that one. Very useful car. As is that one. Don't know. I keep playing around with the Vipers. Again, they're one of these cars I just can't get a tune I'm terribly happy with. Just, yeah. GT35 is always good for a giggle, but can be a bit hard work. Let's go with the Expo and see how we get along. Okay.